welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing your weekly reading for the week ahead, for the week that starts on September the 22nd. So I hope you're all having a wonderful month. Please let me know below if that resonates. If you have been actually having a good month, I would love to hear all about it. Today we're going to be starting with an affirmation. So as you guys know, I love this. And if you would like to claim the affirmation, if you feel like it resonates with you, if you would like to basically let the universe know, like, hey, yes, I agree with that. Comment in the comment section below and just write down the same affirmation. This will magnify the energy as a collective and tribe that we are and manifest accordingly. So, universe, what is the affirmation from this deck that is the ideal and best one for Pisces to keep in mind during the week ahead? You can also write this down on your planner or, on your mirror, whatever works for you. The affirmation is the following. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. And this is a beautiful quote by Louise Hay. Lovely. You are safe, Pisces. Everything is working out in your favor. Out of the situation that you're going through right now, only good will come. I affirm it, I claim it, I manifest it for you guys too. Now let's see what's up with the week. Before we start, of course, I invite you to check out my new channel. Please support me over there because I'm trying to actually transition to that new space because I have a suspicion that I've been shadow banned or something. Maybe I cursed too much, I don't know. But there's something weird with the monetization in this one. Something is feeling a little off, so please help me figure out what that is by supporting the other channel and seeing if it's the same for both or if it's in this channel. All right, let's see. So we have the Knight of Pentacles as the first energy for the week. So this is going to be a week in which you're probably going to be analyzing where to go next, okay? You're going to be strategizing and thinking, what is actually worth my time, my effort, my energy? If I want to trace a path moving forward and I can guarantee that I would get to that result or guaranteed success, what is that success? Like, what is it that I want to get to? What is it that I want to manifest exactly, right? You're going to feel unlocked. You're going to feel unblocked. It's going to feel like you have the green light to move forward. So now that you feel the energy differently this week, you're going to realize, okay, now I feel like nothing is holding me back. So whatever I actually choose to manifest will manifest. Therefore, with a lot of, power, a lot of responsibility, I need to choose wisely. Some of you may be dealing this week with the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Take your time making decisions like this, okay? Don't let your fears, don't let lack mentality, don't let insecurities hold you back from choosing a dream that is worth fighting for, okay? You may feel like you really want to be, a travel blogger. But then this little fear here shows up and this other fear here shows up. And it starts to convince you that what you actually want is something else. Make sure that you are being authentic to what you really want. And make those decisions as if nothing could stop you. Nothing could hold you back at all. Don't listen to the insecurities. It could be a challenge, identifying what is an insecurity and what is actually concern or wisdom from experience. But basically, I'm getting the vibe here of the universe wanting you to dream bigger or to dream more authentically. We have the Two of Pentacles. Some of you have been recently dealing with two important focuses in your life, okay? Maybe two main areas of focus, like one being work and the other one being your relationship. Or one being your health and the other one being your family. I don't know, but you have been juggling here. You have been, multitasking, making choices and decisions, weighing options even. And you may have a lot of priorities. That is not going to change this week, okay? A lot of areas of life require our attention, if not all of them, right? But we can always find a balance. And that is what this card is all about. Finding a balance and not letting any of those discs fall to the ground. Beautiful. So this week, the vibe, the energy is the 10 of Pentacles. This is going to be a week in which you're going to be facing themes of generational wealth. You may be facing them because you want to create generational wealth moving forward, or you may be benefiting from generational wealth from the past. Okay, so your ancestors, your family, people from your lineage that have put in effort, energy, and, you know, through inheritances, through properties, through savings. And this doesn't even have to be a whole lot about money. It could also be about values and morals. You're either this week benefiting from the lineage behind you, or, and possibly both, creating your sense of lineage moving forward. What is it that you want to provide for future generations? This is a card of prosperity. This is a card of legacy. It is a good energy to have this week. You may see more money this week that you have seen in a while, okay? You may see more income, more clients, more sales. If you have a business, you may see bonuses, you may see inheritances, you may see lottery wins this week, all right? Absolutely lovely. We have here, yeah, the Six of Pentacles. So something happens this week that you could say it can be like a financial windfall. It can be a financial miracle. It seems to be a gift because the Six of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving. This could be a gift of someone who is from an older generation, maybe in your family, maybe it could be a chosen family instead. But this is someone who has the resources that you need to manifest your dreams, okay? This is a person that has the wisdom to make things happen, more so than you. So this could be someone older, this could be someone more experienced, this could be an expert in a particular kind of field, all right? And this person is going to be giving you something. It could be a windfall of abundance, a windfall of prosperity, a green light, an opportunity, a gift. Okay, by the time the weekend comes, you're going to be receiving something beautiful, Pisces. So congratulations for whatever that is. It comes from a very good place in this person's heart. It comes in with all the good vibes. There is no reason to doubt it. There is no reason to fear it. So accept this assistance, help, you know, prosperity as it shows up. You are being represented right now as the Chariot. So you have, it's interesting because it's like you're the Knight of Pentacles and you are the Chariot. So you're both, it seems contradicting, but for some reason it makes sense here. It's like you are going slow enough, grounded enough to analyze where you want to end up, to really make sure what you ask the divine, what you ask of yourself is really what you want. So you're not just like impulsively sprinting into the future. However, you are making progress with what you already know you're sure of. For example, let's see, maybe in your career, there's a lot of questions that you have. And you're like, I don't really know where I want to go in my career right now. And you're in this Knight of Pentacles energy. Like, I'm not going to even move forward until I know. But then in health, you know exactly where you want to go. And you're moving forward. And you're doing the things and you're putting the habits in and the work and everything. And it is moving forward, okay? Some of you could be needing to do some kind of like car or vehicle repair, maintenance, something that's long overdue. You have been postponing it for quite some time. Even if it's just like going to the car wash or like making sure your tires have enough air, whatever it is, make sure that you tackle that this week. Please don't let it go on another week. It can be dangerous, all right? You are showing up here in an energy of progress, success, movement forward. And I feel like your optimism, your vision, also somehow makes this person here trust that you're going to be good or you're going to do good with the investment that they're putting in you. It's like your optimism, especially if you have gone through difficult things, makes them trust that you are a good place to invest, so to speak. We have the Hierophant in your environment. So there is someone here who is perhaps very traditional. This could be someone in your environment, someone who has perhaps a Taurus, either sun sign, moon sign, some placement that is important in Taurus. And if that's not necessarily the case, they could have a lot of like Taurus qualities. So this person can be very like wise and grounded and stable. This person can be someone who puts the emotions to the side and really does what they need to do. It's like they honor commitments, they honor their word, they honor their vision long term, and they have a lot of knowledge. This person, however, can be very conventional, very traditional. So they may have more traditional spiritual beliefs than you, more like rooted in religion, dogma, structure. If that's not necessarily the case, this could be more about money, finances, family, marriage, what they think something should look like. And this person is in your environment. Listen to them. Learn from them. This person has a lot of very valuable insight for you. And this could be someone that you know, or this could be like a mentor that keeps showing up on your social media, for example. It doesn't have to be necessarily physical environment. It can be digital. Like some of us spend the same amount of time every day in the same chair and we don't have people around necessarily, if we work from home or things like that. But the cyberspace is your environment then too. So consider that too. In your hopes and fears for this week ahead, you have the Four of Swords. Some of you, it's like there's a part of you that wants to take things easy. There's a part of you that wants to benefit from other people's efforts, right? Not have to put everything on your own shoulders, being able to rely on others. Some of you, it's like, it sounds really nice to be supported, but at the same time, you may feel like that's kind of scary. Like, yes, I would love this financial help or assistance, but like, I really hope it doesn't backfire in the future. Or I hope it doesn't like come with some hidden tangled like strings that I am not aware of right now, right? I feel like this is safe. If you feel like this is safe, then welcome all of this help and assistance. This could be, for example, things that come through your spouse's lineage, or your family that wants to provide for you and your spouse, or your family or your kids. This could be even like organizations or associations that have a long-standing record of helping people in a specific situation. Maybe you don't have any kind of blood connection to them, but it's like you are a person in that situation, or you were, and you can be kind of like an ambassador for the cause, stuff like that. They may be willing to invest in you. So accept the help if you feel like that is appropriate. We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Empress. So there may be some things that you need to consider this week. There may be some decisions that you need to make, and it is important for you to think about them, okay? It is important for you to take the time to think about them. However, if you find yourself thinking the same thoughts back and forth, and not being able to make a choice, then the advice here from the Two of Swords is to actually take a step back and let your intuition come to the surface too. Maybe this is not a decision that will come through only logic. Maybe it will come through like a hunch, right? You'll know intuitively what is right and what is wrong. Sometimes without explanation, we just know. So if it's not coming through thinking, instead of going into overthinking, which will not get you the answer, what is recommended with this card is to actually surrender and let that wisdom sort of float to the surface like bubbles in a like sparkly water or something. Anyway, at the end, what we have is the Empress. So this is a card of major abundance and prosperity, Pisces. This is a wonderful card to have. creation of life, abundance, maternal fertility, divine feminine energy, pregnancy, beauty, sensuality, care, nurturing, and Mother Earth. Absolutely stunning. So this is a week of abundance. There is no going around that. This is a week that will provide for you. The universe wants to provide for you so you can continue to provide for the world as well. Let's wrap this reading up with a card from the Cat Oracle. And as I go ahead and shuffle, I remind you that this month we have a special coupon code. It's September Magic. You can write it at, before you pay in the checkout on the website. And that will help you save 25% on anything that you want to buy from the website. At the end of the month, we're going to be bringing back a lot of our courses and a lot of interesting things, so you guys can go shopping with that discount if you feel like it. And that applies for the personalized readings as well. Every person this month of September can buy up to 5 personalized readings with the discount and use them in the future 6 months. So if you think that you're probably gonna want, a reading or 2 in the next 6 months, then by all means, get it with the discount, okay? All you need to do is go to the link in my description below, and when you're about to pay, before you pay, see there's a little text that says have a coupon. Click on that and add September Magic. All right. So this is the Oracle card that we have here for this week. The card is called Vision and the cat is called Stargazer. Look at this beautiful thing. Wow, that's nice. Some say her head is in the clouds, but the view is better from up there. I can relate. She can see the big picture beyond our normal sight. She can see beyond small increments of time to the vastness of years, decades, and even eternity. Take a step back and see your life through Stargazer's eyes. What visions do you have for your life? They might appear fussy or absent if you're afraid of the actions they are calling you to take. Acknowledge those fears, then ask them to step aside like parting clouds until you're able to truly see. Let your vision be a beacon calling you forth. Oh, that's so nice. I love it. These cards are perfect for wrapping up like the message that comes through all the other cards. Haven't you noticed that? It's like whenever we pull one of these at the end, it's like everything we've mentioned comes into one card. It's pretty magical. All right, Pisces. So, yep, this is what I got for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. I love you to the moon and back. Please make sure that you're subscribed, like the video, comment below. All of these things help. But I think what would help me the most, to be honest right now, is to prove my theory. So please go to the description and check out my new channel and just subscribe over there. I'm not posting all that much right now, but I really need to eventually compare and contrast and see, because I've been running things through like ChatGPT and asking a lot of questions, and he's like, yeah, like actually statistics and analytics in your channel are actually not like, what they should be. Like there's some kind of like incongruence, and it could be because in the past, maybe I have made some, mistakes and things that I wasn't aware of with the email that holds my channel. So he's like, you should try a new one and you should like go all the way and see, because there's a big chance that if you create a new channel, you're not going to have like a bunch of like maybe red flags that you have in that profile or something to the people of YouTube. I don't know. But I'm definitely willing to see. But I need your support for that. All right? All right, Pisces, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next reading. Chai, say goodbye. Baby Chai is walking all over this week. Maybe you're going to have a nice chai latte this week. All right. Bye, my loves. See you in the next one.